Real estate market watch for May. So to no surprise, we know the market is down. The market is down 13.3%. So there was 6,244 sales. So that was down, as I said, 13.3 of the 7206 of last year. But let's look at the positive. The 13.3 is the lowest it's been for this year. And we're 643 sales above last month. So let's also look at the positive this year, because everybody looks at the negative. So, you know, the weather's been bad previously, lots of still noise out there. So hopefully as the noise starts to calm down, the weather gets nicer, that, like as I said in an earlier video, at some of our open houses, we had some very serious buyers out there looking, and that's really what it takes. Some warmth, some serious buyers to get out there and looking. This is where there's an issue. The market was up by 14% in active listings. So active listings in 2025 is 30,964. So what does that tell you? You've had 6,000 sales. You got 5 months of inventory right now. So that's pretty high. That's what I would call a buyer's market. So the buyers have a great selection. Now the sellers are not just going to give them away. There might be a couple really motivated sellers, but they're still going to hold the price unless they really have to sell the house. But you know, you can go in conditional finance, conditional inspection, maybe lawyer's approval, whatever it may be. So, you know, the one thing that I would tell you is you really need a great real estate team or a great realtor that can help you navigate this, because what will happen is there's so much out there you won't know if you're coming or going. So we need to find out what's important to you that we can navigate, and then we find something, then you can put an offer in and work from there. So, you know, if we look at the average prices for Toronto, so sales were 2,315 for an average price of 1,155,16. Peel had 1,035 sales for an average price of 1.22631. So just there, I know that Peel has come up a lot, even though the market's down, that there's been more sales out in Peel. York Region is still over 1,000 sales, 1,005 for an average price of 1,282. And then we go to Durham, and Durham had 850 sales for an average price of 905,702. And then Simcoe, 2 boards, remember, 198 on Toronto Real Estate Board for an average price of 938. But if you put it all in total, it's pretty much like Durham. Those 2 places run neck and neck. So they're probably up around 800 sales, and their average is probably up around 900 also. So, you know, what I see is there's lots and lots of opportunities for buyers out there. They just need a good realtor to help them through. And you know, the bank held their rates today, as we know, 2.75. They didn't drop it, or they didn't raise it. So that's the good thing. They didn't raise it. So hopefully in July we're still expecting to see 1 or 2 decreases in mortgage rates as we move forward. It's just there's so much noise and things going out there that the Bank of Canada just said we're going to stay put instead of being all over. So every place and every area and every price is different. So if you're looking for something more direct to you, reach out to us at 905-907-5464. Our home's at darylking.com, and we'd be happy to answer any of your questions. And on another tone is the government, you know, give us a little feeder thing. They threw out the HST so that you can get up to first-time home buyers up to $50,000. So also call us about that. So there is some great opportunities, but you need to step up and take advantage of it. So now is a great time to take advantage. So anyway, the weather's getting better. Have a great summer. All the best. Daryl King.